With the high cost of living around the world today, it will be a wise decision to start a broiler farm with what you have in 2025. Hey friends, if we haven't met, welcome to Farm with Make. My name is OJ. In this channel, we teach you how to maximize profit in poultry farming through creativity. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for checking out my video. Okay, there are so many reasons for starting a broiler farm. In this video, I'll be sharing with you some of the reasons. The first reason is the alternative source of income it provides and the time it takes the broiler to get to table size, that is between 6 to 8 weeks, is amazing. Unlike some other farm animals that take longer period to get to table size. The second reason is the quick return on investment. In my experience, you can make a profit of up to 43% from your investment between 6 to 8 weeks. That's amazing, right? Okay, if you feel the available resources at your disposal will not be enough to raise your broiler to this 6 to 8 weeks, you can go for brood and sell, which normally takes about 2 to 3 weeks, and then sell them off. There is also a huge market for this, as most people don't want to go through the stress of brooding. Broiler business is a game of number. That is, the more the numbers you have, the lesser the brooding cost you will incur, and the more the profit you will make. From my experience, you can make up to 170,000 naira in raising 200 chicks to 3 weeks in a space of 90 to 100 square feet. The third reason for starting a broiler farm in 2025 is that there is a market for broiler and it is never saturated. It will interest you to know that somebody came to my farm, that's one of my very good customers, came to my farm and bought about 200 birds at a time, processed everything in the farm and then take them away. That is to tell you how the market is. So there is a place for you. Just hop in, you will have a place. You can check out my video, what to do before starting broiler farm, for more light on broiler marketing before you start. The fourth reason for starting a broiler farm in 2025 is that it provides quick cash for urgent needs. This provides huge advantage, especially where there are minor expenses that do not need to wait for salary or wait for the end of the month. All you need to do is to put up some birds for sale and it will solve that issue. The fifth reason is that broiler farming doesn't require a lot of space as most people think, and it can be done in your compound without odor, though this requires proper litter management and cleanup. The space you need depends on how large you want to start, but I will advise you start small and then grow into it. But if you have the resources and the personnel to manage it, you can start large depending on your resources. Like I said, you can start with half a carton, that is 25 chicks, because there are 50 chicks in a carton. Or you can decide to start with 100 chicks depending on the resources available to you. You may say you don't have time, so you are not starting a farm. There is always a time for anything you want to do. You just need to plan your time and prioritize. Perhaps you are thinking, who will look after them when I'm away or when I go to my primary job? If there is no one to check on them while you are away, you can opt for automatic drinkers and feeders, provided there is a security or personnel to put an eye on ground just for security purposes to prevent theft. There are some instances where one or two of the birds could die due to some illness or heat stress. At that point, that's most times heat stress occur as from 5 weeks. At that point, this can serve as a source of meat for the family when slaughtered. As at the time of recording this video, The cost of matured broiler is around 15 to 25,000 naira, depending on the size. I can assure you, if you are to raise this broiler, you will never spend up to this amount in raising it. Nothing is a waste in poultry farming. Do you know that people also come to buy the manure, that's the poultry waste? As at the time of recording this video, a 25 kg bag of poultry waste is being sold for 500 naira, though in some states it's being sold for 900 naira or more. So there is nothing waste in poultry. If you are getting values from this video, kindly subscribe to my channel, turn on the notification icon so that you'll be the first to receive any new video I upload. Having seen the reasons to start a broiler farm in 2025, you may think that you don't have space or you are living in a rented apartment, so poultry farming is not for you. Just wait. There is a place you can fit into the value chain. Have you ever thought of where and how farmers in your locality get their day-old chicks? Somebody, a middleman, helps them to book for those chicks from the hatchery. You can fill in this gap. If you are sincere in your dealings and assure them of quality chicks and deliver quality chicks to the farmers from a reputable hatchery, they will patronize you. You don't need to travel to the hatcheries to place your order. You just need to get the contacts of the major distributors to these hatcheries. You can make up to 1,000 to 1,200 naira per carton. Imagine supplying 20 cartons to farmers in your area in a day and 2 times in a week. You do the math what your profit will be. You don't need to have a shop per se to fill in this gap. If you also feel your compound will not be okay for poultry, you can also go for selling poultry accessories and complementary goods. That is, setting up a poultry farm shop where you sell feeds, poultry equipment and medications. You can also sell other people's products. There is always a demand for chicken and eggs in urban areas. Unfortunately, most of the people consuming these products do not have the time to go from farm to farm searching for what they want. You can fill in the gap as a middleman to supply them for a profit. The little profit you make from these sales will eventually add up to a big sum. If you find this video helpful, kindly hit the subscribe button, like and comment in the comment section below, as this will go a long way in helping me to grow my channel and reach a larger audience. Thank you.